morning, afternoon. I suppose I shouldn't really question what time it is for everyone. But hello and welcome to Fractures of Reality. It seems I messed up this intro too. Might as well just. Well, I've got plenty of time to try and get it right in the end. But in the last session, the party wandered around the town. They took a job from the Rogues Guild. They ordered some shoes. And now I have no idea what they're gonna do because they recently just left old man's building and that's where we left off.
Prepare for the dragon.
The dragon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I know I offered this job, but I won't lie, I'm scared.
But Cicada was helping out with the old man's garden a little bit.
So Clara comes up behind Isabella and lightly taps her on the shoulder and says, "Don't worry, I hear fairies are good against dragons."
And that helps us how, dear?
She gestures at her attire.
But are you a fairy? But are you a fairy?
Don't believe Vulpins are considered. I don't think Vulpins are considered fae.
Just a little lightly giggles and pats her on top of the head. It's a good reassurance, dear. I appreciate that. But we should definitely make sure we are properly prepared before going on to the dragon in a more logical way.
Okay.
Which I have a supposedly small idea how. Not sure exactly if they'll come in handy, but I believe I have some idea for a preparation I will do. Any ideas from anybody else?
Does it involve getting me out of picking up trash?
No.
Oh.
She says right away, with nonchalant, without even looking at him, just looking at everybody else.
Warm clothes, maybe?
Clara takes a look at her dress and she's like, you raise a valid point.
Winter clothes.
Yeah, winter clothes.
Next thing you guys all have character art for all your characters wearing winter clothes and it's all super cute.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
But
is anyone else having trouble connecting to Roll20?
No, I'm in fun. Worst comes to worst for you, you can play off the stream and I can get your character sheet up so you can look at it there and either way.
It's always something.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Obviously get winter clothes.
Alright. Well, winter clothes.
It's a start.
Well, winter clothes are fairly cheap. They're only a gold each.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can afford that with what little gold I have left.
Oh, it's okay. This is why we're doing more missions again. We're gonna help everybody's fund a little bit because it seems as if everybody's kind of low on money at the moment.
Clara will pay extra for winter clothes that match her theming. How much extra would that be?
Considering, pink is not a common dye, but it is a big city. I'll say 5.
It is a city, yeah.
I'll say 5 gold.
5 total or 5 additional?
5 total.
Okay. She pays that.
Right? You will have warm clothes now.
Goody
I realize that Ryu's all like I realize now just how you guys have been spending a lot of money on mine and my grandfather's account. Oh, I really want to apologize for that.
Comes with the territory, dear. When you're at a party.
And taking care of taking care of your grandfather who's terrible with managing his own finances.
That and who does not stay out of trouble. I mean, I thought I was a troublesome one. Your grandfather beats me by a long shot.
At least when you get yourself into trouble, well, we're there to bail you out.
I can also bail myself out. Apparently, your grandfather cannot. But
That's not gonna stop him from trying while we're gone, I'm sure. But that's what the guards are for.
well, at least we know that he will be watched over and safe while we're gone. Because there's no telling how long this will take. But Jezebel says with a shrug as she smiles and starts to head off. Now that we got warm clothes, I'm going to collect a couple things real quickly. I need to make something.
Okay.
If I were you all, I'd suggest maybe going and seeing about getting perhaps better weapons, so to speak. I might have an idea to maybe help the situation, but we might as well prepare for a fight. A very rough fight.
Do I really need any weapons? I'm a goddamn spellcaster.
I mean, not just weapons, but yeah.
Pulls out ice-based magic sword. Looks at it ruefully.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're really gonna need to come up with a plan.
Are you eating chips, Neku? It's very loud.
Oh, this is why I was needed, I guess.
That's fine. I was just worried about you because I hadn't heard from you, so. Well, thank you for coming back though. Okay. Sorry, Ryu.
I already said what I wanted, and we just need to come up with a plan.
Well, for now, you all go ahead and pick up something. I will be right back. And I'm going to head off into the town to go get a couple of ingredients.
What ingredients are you getting? What are you looking for?
Sorry, mind blanked for a second. The ingredients I told you for the recipe I know.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're able to get the ingredients. I'd say it cost you, I think it was 10 gold because sugar is a bit of a commodity in the old times.
Gold
Sounds
for sugar?
good.
That's an expensive sugar.
Is 10 gold sound good?
Yeah.
Because of the mystery ingredients and all that. Alright.
Yep.
You managed to get enough for, I'll say, a batch of them.
Sweet. So after Jezebel goes and and then just like comes back, she kicks open the door to the the house, carrying all her ingredients, and heads right to the kitchen.
The kitchen in the house? Which house?
Are we the old man's house, or are we like out in
yeah.
the street?
That's what I thought.
Oh, so you ask him if he can use his kitchen.
I didn't ask. I just went to the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So what is everyone else doing?
Yeah, just
Clara
out
comes
shopping.
back from getting
Got it.
her suitably stylish winter clothing. And shows it off to the other ladies. Don't you like the style?
Eh, you gotta describe it, man.
It's Chlora style.
It's
It
just
matches her usual clothing.
it's just a black,
Oh.
bright pink cloak.
My goodness, that's an eyesore.
Wait, you don't like pink?
Look, I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna. I'm gonna be honest. I am not unconvinced that Chlora has not been wearing some poorly knitted nightwear this entire adventure.
In the background, you hear a bit of a clang. She's like, "Oh, I'll clean that later."
Clara says, "Well, it's useful some for discussions." Out of character. I'm failing words. For convincing certain kinds of people. That didn't sound completely clean. For convincing people.
Okay. Really, that's all I got at the moment. Just
So?
buying winter clothes.
Okay, is there anything else anyone wants to get?
And oddly enough, no, Korax actually he already has a few things for dealing with icy terrain.
Okay. Jezebel, you
All
make...
right.
I am gonna. Hello.
Corax. Alright.
I don't actually know Firebolt. I suppose Ryu does. You should probably pack some extra ways to start a fire, though. That'll come in handy.
Alright, well, are you buying anything, Corax?
Got plenty of oil, but I'm gonna buy a few torches.
Okay, well, torches are like a silver or something. Super cheap.
Yeah.
Alright, CeeLo? Charlotte, I mean? What are you getting?
Can I check by the magic shop real quick one more time?
Sure thing, let me get their list up. It should be under handouts. Or did I not make a magic shop list? I might have not made it and just said they have a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you had us roll investigation to see if we found what we were looking for.
Yeah. So, what are you looking for, Neko?
I'm looking for the tool spellcasting focus.
The-
A tool spellcasting focus.
Oh, tool spellcasting focus. Is this for your smithing?
This is what Braden linked some time ago. It's basically, it gives a +1 to all my spell attacks.
Is it that magical screwdriver thing?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Roll an investigation.
Okay. Dang. Oh well.
Yeah, you don't find it at this point, but you sure if you... You sure... The shopkeeper assures you that they probably have it in stock, and if you come back tomorrow, he'll try and find it for you.
Okay. Charlotte just nods and heads on the way. Thank you.
Okay, I don't have it prepared at the moment because I wasn't expecting you guys to go back, so I'll get it to you soon.
Alright. Oh, that reminds me. Cicada. I was digging through Urudian's house earlier, and well, this might come in handy for you, and well, who knows when she'll be back? She hands Cicada a spell scroll of meld into stone.
Oh.
'Tis a ritual
Uh,
spell, and so can be copied to your grimoire.
Thank you very much, correct? Unfortunately, I can't copy it because I have no gold.
That's why we're fighting a dragon, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So, Ryu, is there anything you want to get?
Not that I can think of.
Alright, so everyone's done their shopping?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Clara probably got winter boots along with her other clothing.
Okay, that's with this outfit. No extra price. Alright,
I would have got me some more clothes too.
no problem. Just subtract the 1 gold piece. Does anyone else have anything else? You all shopped? Everyone got out their shopping?
Yeah,
I'm afraid we're
uh,
like under. I'm scared.
a little
Don't be
underprepared.
scared. You have
We're not.
you have
we're
me.
Not defeating,
Oh no.
At our level, we are not defeating an adult dragon of any kind in a straight fight.
I know, so that's why I'm like, are we all really ready? I don't feel like we are.
That and well,
Well, because I have an idea, but I'm still not all sure it's actually going to work. Well, either way, Jezebel just goes, done, you hear her say in the kitchen, and then she like walks out carrying what looks like a little bag of chocolates.
Chocolate?
Wait.
rolling in.
Which,
Do you want me to poison those?
not at the moment. I still have the worm poisoning, thank you for the suggestion, but we'll see. She says with a shrug as she puts these away. And she puts them away into her bag. She goes, so, real quickly, anybody want to share any plans they have before I say mine?
They involve this. Mine all involve this unfailingly lethal poison, of which I have 1 dose left.
The purple worm?
Nope. The thing we killed the purple worm with.
Ah, that's right. You sure that'll be enough to kill an adult dragon?
I have no idea. But since it's not a green dragon, it doesn't have any special resistance to poison.
No, and I do have the purple worm poison still. Just so you know, I'm not sure if I told you before, there is a potential buyer for this poison again. So whether to save it or not, I guess we'll figure out. We'll know when we get started.
But
Well, I suppose we will.
All right. Well, before that, if I may, I do have these. We could technically poison them, but technically speaking, they said we do have to defeat the dragon. So, as much as I really hate tarnishing these, since these are a dragon favorite, suppose we could probably go with your plan, because I really doubt a dragon would actually want to lead their horde.
Chocolate, really?
Special chocolates.
What kind of special chocolates?
They're called dragon chocolates.
Dragon
I've never heard of such a thing.
Wait, are these the chocolates that are mentioned in that one book?
Indeed, she says with a smile to Clara.
That book is so full of. Okay, those do sound familiar. That book is so full of foolish embellishments. I genuinely thought that was one of them.
Indeed, I mean it is a little over exaggerated, I will not lie. But it does hold at least some truths after all. You do know what it is that I protect. And it does mention them quite a bit.
Really quick, Cicada, you went to the bookstore, did you not? Like in your off time? No? Okay. Continue
I
then.
think I did. Oh yeah, I think I did in order to figure out more information on my own about the fire
Alright.
cult.
I just wanted to mention, just casually, you saw that a sequel to The Followers of Mayhem is coming out. It's called Part
Oh,
2.
no.
Part 2. Romantic Revolution.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Wait.
That's never gonna leave
uh,
Tate's
strange-
mind ever.
By Elnath Tenjman.
It's been very strange. It's been very strange. It's been very strange. So many of the people working on that and it have suffered these mysterious accidents. Magical lightning bolts keep hitting the writers.
Well, actually, it's ghostwritten by Elnath.
Ghost Riders.
Oh wait, it's a book.
Either way.
I thought it was like a play or something.
No,
Like,
it's a
we
book.
would try- Oh, because like I was thinking, Fiona could have made the Macbeth curse.
That would have been funny, but I'll say there is a play being made. There was a play attempt, but it ended in tragedy, and they've not tried it since. Either way, that's a minor side note aside. You may continue.
Either way, there's a part of me because of my fondness for dragons and for things that are unique, especially the judge dragon is unique, and I really hate having to kill one. She says all in one breath, takes a deep breath. There's a part of me that does hope that maybe I can help convince the dragon maybe to just relinquish the crystal and then fly away. But knowing how stingy dragons can be, I'm not too sure how well that's gonna go.
Remember, this
To be fair,
remember, this isn't a steel dragon. This is a chromatic one.
still, these dragon chocolates are a favorite of dragons overall, not just steel
You know,
dragons.
Okay, but Jezebel, here, let me ask you this: supposing it decides it likes those chocolates and then decides to kill you for the rest of them.
That sounds like a more.
Here's the-
That seems like that's
that
a more
sounds
likely
like what-
scenario.
Me.
But do they know how to make them? She says with a small smile.
Do you want to get taken prisoner?
If it means getting the crystal, then I can probably just be taken for a little bit.
But we need to kill him anyway. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be the more important job.
They did say get rid of the dragon so they can get to its hoard. Doesn't exactly mean just killing it overall.
No, they openly, actively said when you mentioned that you have to kill the dragon. They need it out of the way so that they can get up the mountains.
They don't know what hurt them. As Korak said.
That. Circle back to that because because there's something I wanted to run by you once we're out of the city. But the point is, I'm not leaving a powerful white dragon in a position where it can hurt someone.
Very well. Like I said, this is just me trying to be the optimist, I suppose. But to be fair, these are tempting to most dragons, so these also could be a distraction, at least for a little bit, until we figure something out.
Okay, so DM,
Yeah?
what do I know of white dragons in particular? What their weaknesses might be? It'd be how to like what weaknesses might they have? How do I hit them where they're most vulnerable? That sort of thing.
Well, honestly, Jezebel would be the one that probably know this, but you can roll history. Or,
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I do.
Ice. Lots of ice.
No.
You're gonna be cold.
you know they're generally not... You know white dragons generally are considered to be not open to negotiation.
Also not particularly smart.
No, so...
I never
alright
said
then.
that. I just said you're pretty sure they're not open to negotiation. Though, as
Alright
for
then.
Jezebel, if you want to roll, it will be with advantage if you want to roll history.
Fine. Why not? Oof.
5.
Ooh.
Wow. Just
That does not bode well.
You didn't.
I'm
You.
more nervous.
This is what you know. You didn't really like white dragons when you read about them, so you kind of just never reread it. Like other dragons, you're like, yeah, this dragon is cool. I'm gonna reread about it. Through your childhood, but you never really did that with white dragons.
Jezebel gives a sheepish grin. She goes, white dragons aren't my favorite. I mean, I do love steel dragons. I know everything about those, but I didn't really bother with white dragons.
Well, it's not. Well, I guess in your defense, it's not like we go our whole lives expecting to run into a white dragon at some point, or even any chromatic dragon for that matter.
Well, I'll still keep in mind that perhaps I should be a little bit more open to learning about others for situations like this. But either way, like I said, I have these just in case. I suppose if push comes to shove, we could try the poison. That might at least give us a little bit of some kind of advantage for a little bit. But it seems we're also learning as we go, all of
Yep.
us.
Clara
Guys,
has a thought.
yes. So, Charlotte actually has some history with fighting monsters, and as such, I'll let her roll history. And here's what Charlotte found. Charlotte remembers. While the dragon you fought was only like a hatchling or something, you do know that it was still a bit of a challenge to get rid of it. You see, white dragons aren't really like most other dragons. They're more bestial, and this is what Charlotte knows. They're more like wild animals than smart, intelligent creatures.
Okay. Do I know of any weaknesses or elemental weaknesses? Because I do play with fire a lot. Are they weak to fire?
They're not weak to fire, and they are immune to cold damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Charlotte finally speaks up after being silent for a while. White dragons are more bestial. They're wild animals considered almost. They're unable to be reasoned with.
Oh.
And Jezebel, as that said, you remember why you didn't really like reading about them, because all the information about them was just that they're mean, and they're aggressive and they're bloodthirsty, and they don't really speak. They just kill.
Oh yeah, Jezebel says with tilting her head upward a little bit. That's why I don't like them.
Regardless, an animal acts on instinct, and instinct can make them clever.
And dangerous. Oh dear.
So, here's my plan, depending on the environment. We're fighting in a cave, correct? Or is it outside?
Most white dragons do indeed make their homes in caves.
We have two scenarios. Honestly, if they see us and they come out of their cave to fight us head on, it would actually be better and more advantageous for us. Because wide open, it means their breath attacks can't reach out. Every one of you spread out. Secondly, what's up?
Just so tempting it out of the cave.
Jumping out of the cave would be the smart idea, depending how well formed the cave is. If we can collapse part of the cave onto the dragon, it would be also very easier to do damage to it. Use our environment to our advantage.
Smart.
Smart.
We can maybe if we could get some explosives before.
That would be an idea. Correct. I'm not too sure where to get exact explosives without my crew, but I'll see what I can do.
I may have something. DM.
Oh.
Yeah?
Adjian really likes his guns, yes?
Yeah?
Which means he keeps a lot of shots and, more importantly, a lot of powder available.
Yeah, in his room he probably has a lot.
He wouldn't notice if a barrel or three went missing, would he?
My God.
He probably would, but he probably would only just complain about it.
And nobody would listen to him.
Hey, wait right here. And I'm gonna head over to the palace. Is he still being lectured by Dad?
So, as you try to get into the palace, I was hoping you guys wouldn't get to this today. The guards stop you at the entrance.
Yes.
By order of the king, you do no longer have permission to enter the palace.
May I ask why?
According to the king, you are not allowed to enter until you apologize for your, and this is by his words, what's the word? You kind of got me on the spot here. 1 second. Right. Hissy fit. He said, threatening is not. The guard pulls out a letter and reads off it. Threatening is not how a king should act, and until he acts in a way befitting the crown prince, he is not allowed to return, and I expect a formal apology. TLDR, you threatened the king and you threatened your father, and he said, yeah, no, that's not how a king should act. You can...
Okay, I think you have the right idea. I think you have the wrong idea. We aren't the royal family. We're like cousins of the royal family.
Basically lords.
Yeah.
Or dukes. Or however you want to say it.
Well, it's a bit late to tell me that now.
I thought
Well-
you knew.
Either way, you have been
Yeah.
forbidden
Minor detail
entry.
correction. Minor detail correction. The point and still stands.
Until you, apologize for your, air quotes, hissy fit, and act in a way that is becoming of your station, you are not allowed in. And you have to give a formal apology. I'll write up the official letter later. Like I said, I wasn't expecting you guys to come back here this soon.
How? Not entirely certain how he expects me to give any kind of apology if I can't go in and see him, but but that is good to know regardless.
A formal apology is done by paper, sir.
And very well. Very well. I see. Good day, Guardsman.
They give a nod.
Okay, now DM, do I know of any unguarded back entrances into the palace?
It's on top of a cliff, so not really, unless you want to try and climb up and then also climb over the wall. And there are watchtowers. Like, it's the most heavily guarded place in the city, so.
A plan is taking place in my mind, but honestly, it's way too stupid of a risk, and we can probably get a few barrels of gunpowder elsewhere.
Oh well.
What do you do now?
It shrug and walk away. And I stop. And
We lost Ryu.
Yeah, we lost Ryu, unfortunately.
He was
He said
having.
something
Wi-Fi
about
died.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he was having net issues. We'll just continue and I'll fill him in when he gets back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue, Corax.
And nope. Well,
Do you head back to the others?
yes.
Alright, you head back to the others. The others who have
Well,
been.
Corax,
So that didn't quite work out. My father responded to my ultimatum by locking me out of the palace.
I see. Well, always plan B, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Charlotte looks at the bag of slime.
It's a shame. I was going to get and I was going to borrow air quote it's one of Ajin's better muskets and give it to Ryu.
I have a plan C. I could, if like a bunch of things fail, I could try charming it.
Okay,
Can
guys. Sorry, Neko, I just want to quickly fill Ryu in and then you can talk. Is that alright?
Alright.
Alright, basically what you missed is Korax went to the royal place to try and steal his brother's gunpowder. He found he was locked out by his father because of his hissy fit, air quotes hissy fit, and then he's just come back, and that's all you missed. Alright, Charlotte, you may continue now.
I'm gonna drop a single bullet into the bag of slime I got.
Alright, you get. It does take time to get decomposed, but it'll make a tiny bit of gunpowder. Though I will say,
Alright.
you can just buy barrels of it in the city.
Okay. Well, we'll go find a place to buy some gunpowder.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was like, how about we go to a store and see what we can find? Because I'm kind of hoping to find like some some flints. Because I noticed I don't have a flint, so it's probably a good idea to have a way to be able to make a fire, so to speak.
Maybe
And maybe
and maybe get yourself a musket. Learn to hunt like my idiot brother.
depends how much it costs, dear. Because even though I have gold, probably a little bit more than all of y'all combined, I don't have a lot.
High quality ones can be quite expensive, actually.
Exactly. So what we can afford, and what we can probably improvise with too. Gotta admit though, that bag is quite handy, Miss Charlotte.
It'll have its uses.
Corax says, well, I could try charming the dragon, but I don't have that spell yet, so I'd have to use other methods.
Even if you were to charm it, dear, unfortunately the job is to kill it.
This is true.
But Corax does say he has an idea which he wishes to share with me when we get out of the city. So for now, let's go see what the store has.
Yeah, the idea is not about fighting the dragon. It's about what happens after we get rid of it.
Oh, either way, I'm just gonna skip over to the store.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get the horses ready.
Okay. So you head over to this general store, and it takes you a bit of searching to find the store that sells it because it's not really something a general civilian would have, but you do find it in the Hoity General Store, which is more upper class and has more specialist items like gunpowder and weapons. And, well, not weapons, but they sell bullets for the standard price, and barrels of gunpowder, they would be about 20 GP each.
And how much for a decent musket?
A decent musket, I'd have to do some research into that because I don't know what a musket's damage is.
It's a D12.
So basically a heavy crossbow.
Stronger than a heavy crossbow, but shorter range.
um, I'd say maybe 60 GP
Hmm.
because it is a specialty item.
Mhm.
And it's not like guns and weapons have made it very far into the country yet. Like,
Yeah.
Well, either way, let's try the gunpowder first. As great as the musket would be, I am curious though. Do they have like explosives?
they do
That's the barrels of gunpowder.
they do have smaller explosives like a stick of dynamite is 5 GP, but to get a barrel is 20 GP. A barrel would be like 20 to 30 sticks of dynamite.
And there is actual stats for this stuff.
Okay. How much is rope?
Rope, I think that's like 5 copper.
Okay. I'll take 3 barrels of gunpowder and 3 things of rope.
Alright. You brought the horses over and you load them into your wagon.
And you know what? I'm feeling generous, so I'll shell out 60 GP for a month. Actually, no, you know what? Ryu, you want a musket?
No.
Oh.
I have magic.
Oh, right. Shrugs. Hands over 60 GP and then hands Jezebel a musket.
Really? Well, I can't say I'm not. Don't wish to give away a gift that was given so generously.
We're going to fight a dragon, Jezebel. Oh. We're all going to need a bit more punch.
You're not wrong. All right, I guess I accept it then. And
Except
then
for me,
just
I don't
as
do punch.
and I guess I don't know. Just as a precaution, I think I'm gonna buy the dynamite just in case, because I think dynamite might be a little bit more better precision. I think.
Alright. We have the price. Let me know how much you're getting.
Do I risk buying a whole barrel? We already have enough explosive things on the cart as it is.
Yeah, Charlotte just bought 3 of them.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Never mind. I'll leave the dynamite then for now because we do have the barrel. So let's
I
go
will
with that.
I will say you can light dynamite and use it as a throwing weapon.
I know. Let me just buy 5 of them then, just for myself, just to have as a precaution. I'll keep it in my bag.
Alright, they're 5 GP each.
All right. Yeah. I'll just take 5 of them. Keep them for later, just in case.
All right. Are you guys finished shopping?
Yeah, I think we're finished.
Yep.
Is there anything else you would like to do in town?
Not in
Mm,
town.
Nope.
All right. Do you guys spend the night or do you just head out?
I would like to spend the night. I need to make an item.
All right.
Okay.
You spend one more night. Remember to pay the inn fee.
Which is a gold piece, I guess.
I think it was 5.
I believe there was one that was 1 gold, one that was 5 gold, and one that was 10.
Yeah, I did the medium one. I remember that. I paid 5. All right. And
So what'd you make?
Oh,
what's up?
So what did you make?
I made a cloak of elven cone.
All right. Oh yeah, isn't that cloak that Lyra complained about?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the cloak that I apparently don't allow in my games. Anyway, yeah, you make it. The morning comes. You all ready to head out?
uh,
I am.
one other thing. Korax is just gonna send in, let's just say, a short letter as his response, and to the as his response, and to the acclamations.
All right. What do you say? Or you can just write it up later.
I typed it in the chat.
All right. So, yeah, the morning comes and you all head out.
Say, Korax,
Yay.
Yes.
does this mean? I'm assuming this means your father isn't going to listen to you. Does this mean you're planning to reveal your wild magic surges to the city soon?
I have given him 6 months. If he does not let me, if he does not let me back in, then I will have then I can assume he has no intention of changing the way our family operates. And then, and then, well, I won't be able to play the generous noble. I might not be able to play the generous noble much longer, for starters.
What if he just owns you?
Oh, that would look bad, and people would start to ask why. It wouldn't. It would ultimately. He might do it, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't fix the problem, and the entire bloodline will be considered tainted.
He had, like, whether he likes it or not, Korax's father is airing out some pretty dirty laundry. First a child with wild magic surges, and he's taking bribes from criminals.
And oh yes, as that was what as I have looked up to that. I have looked up to my father my entire life. If guess I wound up being a little bit too upright for him.
Jezebel kind of snickers in the background a little bit. She goes, and then she says, like behind her hand, and he said I had daddy issues.
Well, that
The
does
irony is not lost on me, Jezebel.
if no, if that does bring another concern of concern to mind. And once you tell everyone about your wild magic surges, what's that going to mean for you?
I probably won't be welcome in the city anymore.
And that's a bad thing?
I would like to be able to go home, yes. But this is the only leverage I have that we can maybe get him to stop.
I suppose home just doesn't feel like home anymore when the people living in it aren't the people you thought they were.
What a depressingly accurate summation.
Which is the reason
Well,
why I wonder if it's a bad thing. She says with a bit of a shrug. If you don't feel welcomed in your home anymore, is it really called a home?
so would your home really still be there if the societal impacts occurred that you talk about?
And I suppose the quickest answer I can give is that I have no idea what's going to happen in the long run.
Well, to some, such as myself, I say that's exciting. She says with a bit of a smile. Because that means, technically, when it does happen, you can actually think of something for yourself that you actually want, compared to what you believe is the best choice. After all, it's okay to be selfish sometimes, you know. Don't always have to do something just based on image.
And my father would agree with that. It's what led him to do this.
Your father cares about image, dear, that's for sure. Which is the reason why I'm pretty sure he's going to he's hopefully a smart man, and he knows that you're going to fill on your threat. And if he wants to keep that image that he's kept for himself and your family, he's going to have to think of a way to appease that threat and make it so that way does not become possible. Because then it's going to tarnish his image.
Right now, the image he's trying to promote is that I threw a hissy fit and threatened him, which is true, I guess.
But then again, that would be his way of keeping things secret. Because if the real reason why you threw a hissy fit, she says, motioning with her fingers in quotations, then obviously your family's reputation would be tarnished, and the threats that you gave him would come true.
Yeah.
So for now, I believe you can take it easy for a bit and assume that your father is smart to keep that threat in mind. He will do as you ask. And if not, well then, when the time comes, I trust you'll probably know what you need to do.
That is somehow comforting.
I can be reassuring sometimes too.
Somehow.
You're welcome.
Right.
Okay. I'm guessing you guys are done.
Also, and also, you called me he several times in that conversation. You need to train yourself better.
Anyway, Cicada?
I want to try a new spell, a new ritual spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk to the horse.
Oh.
Alright, give me a second. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a
Talking
second,
with
I'm
the
getting
horse.
set up.
Okay.
Alright, so Star Child looks to you and gives a snort. All everyone else hears is a snort. You hear, look at this human. Look at this bird. That's a bird. It's a bird and it's talking to us. How silly. Silly bird.
You're disrespecting me now? I thought we were cool.
Bud likes to tie me to this wagon thing and makes him push it. Silly bird. I'm going for a walk. And then Starchild just sort of turns and begins to wander away.
Do we
Okay.
have a fish? By any chance, do we have a fishing rod with us?
Are
No?
we going fishing for the horse?
No, you don't. You wouldn't.
Okay, I was just.
Anyway, you're interrupting. Guys? The other
I
horses.
turned to-
something I wanted
Guy.
to do with that horse.
Guys. So, the other horse, meanwhile, Aqua, is like, oh, hello.
No,
Hello.
no.
Hello.
Is Starchild always like that?
Oh, yes. Starchild is very independent.
I can see that. It doesn't seem to like us very much, even though we give you a lot of apples.
You are a nice bird. You give all the apples. I'm gonna nuzzle you. And then the horse
Oh.
gives a nuzzle.
You're
So
very
she
sweet.
sees this and she's like, "Can I have nuzzles too?
Could you repeat that?
Can I have nuzzles too?"
The Aqua looks to the fox and goes, they said a thing. The thing confused me, but I recognize the word. The word nuzzles. It means to bump. So I shall bump them. And then you get nearly knocked over as the horse sort of bumps into you with its head.
Oof. They meant nuzzle.
Oh yes, I do like nuzzles. I do like pets. I will now bump you too. And then you get
Oh.
nearly bumped, rolled over.
Okay. A little bit confusing and confusion in the communication department, but we're getting there.
Oh, you can understand me!
Yes, I can understand you now.
Oh, that is nice. I am going to bump you again. Bump.
Ah,
What are you doing? Alright, so basically, Aqua's all friendly and, bumpy, and Starchild's off acting like a tsundere.
Yep,
okay.
like Neku.
What are you doing, Charlotte?
Gonna pull off one barrel of explosion and put it on my back if we're nearby. If we're not, I'm just taking camp.
You're taking off a barrel of explosives, so you can. It's pretty heavy, but you know what? Roll a strength check for me. Yeah. You try to lift it up, but you're not quite able to. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, need some help there, dear Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm not strong enough to lift this thing.
Oh, don't worry, dear. I'll be glad to help you out.
Roll strength.
There we go.
All right, you carry it over for Charlotte.
Are we nearby?
Nearby what?
Nearby the chasm.
No, you've only been traveling. I moved you over to this map because you guys were role playing.
Well, that's why I asked. Before
I
was
see.
gonna look.
I missed that bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, you're at the foot of the mountains. Basically, you can see them towering above, but you've still not made it to the actual area where the path leads up to the cave.
Okay, well, regardless, I'll have Jezebel set it down next to me,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna tinker with it.
All right.
You might want to stand back, Jezebel. Actually, Charlotte's gonna roll the barrel away from the cart.
Sure thing.
I'm going to just casually follow, looking intrigued with a smile.
I'm gonna Tinker's Tools it and see if I can add a detonator to it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So a detonator is basically, some rope mixed with a gunpowder. So you just rub the gunpowder on the rope so that it carries the explosions to the source. So
Fuse. The word you're looking for is fuse.
yeah, fuse. So you can make a fuse easily if that's what you're going
Or-
for.
I was more thinking of something that can, like, Jezebel mentioned she has a flint earlier. Could I use that in some way to make a small mechanism that light it up by a press of a button?
Not wirelessly, no.
I mean, you could just shoot it with a firebolt.
Yeah, I'll just try to make it easier as well. But alright, I'll add a fuse to it just in case.
Alright, in that case, you don't really need a check.
And done.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
See if I can't find Star Child again.
Starchild isn't
Ryu-
too far away, they're just being flippant. Go on, Ryu.
Ryu's looking at the new sword he got, and he does start saying, I think there is one thing I think we could also use against the dragon. If that's, and I know it's kind of, I know I should have brought this up sooner, but I wasn't sure. I'm sensing a lot of radiant energy built up in this sword. I could probably unleash it all in a single swing, but I'd only be able to do it once.
Have you even practiced using that, dear Foxy?
A little bit when I have the free time, but this will be the first time I've gotten to use this sword in a proper fight.
She gives a bit of a skeptic look. I mean, as a last minute, I suppose. But thing is, though, we still don't know what exactly that'll do to you completely. At least that's
I ha-
repercussions, because with all that power, there has to be some kind of repercussion.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right. Besides, we're going up against a dragon. We're going up against an adult dragon. We need to be ready to give it throw everything we have at it.
Yes, but I'm also not fond of the idea of us having to carry your unconscious body around as well. Just saying.
It won't. I won't let that happen.
Very well then, I'll hold you to that.
Lorax, there's a tapping sound coming from your mic.
I'm not typing.
Not a typing, a tapping.
Oh. That may be my little brother. One moment, I'm gonna soundproof my room real fast.
Anyway, is there anything else you guys would like to do before you move on?
At any rate, I could at any rate I should be able to at least blind the thing with the S. So if anybody, so everyone, let me know when the robbing the creature of its sight would be most advantageous to us.
We'll keep that in mind.
Alright, anything else?
I
Okay.
don't think so, other than the discussion with the horse.
Alright, well, Cicada?
We're always thankful to have you around, which is why we give you apples.
Yes, the apples are nice, but I do not like being contained and bound to a square thing.
Understandable, which is why we let you loose to stretch your legs every now and then.
You don't let
Is
them.
that not enough?
You don't let them loose. They break free every time. Remember?
Oh.
Tell her if they don't. Tell her or him, I forget. Pull the cart, get the apples. That's the deal.
The horse
Well-
just snorts. It's not like I like you guys or anything.
Oh.
Something.
How about every once in a while we let you roam around to stretch your legs? How's that sound?
I suppose I can pull the wagon.
There, good boy. I love you. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. So, you guys are finally ready to head up the mountain pass?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
D. I think we're ready yet.
Mhm.
Snow gently falls as you all slowly begin to head up the mountain. The quiet sounds of the wind and the soft crunching of the snow underneath you.
Ooh.
It's all very quiet and white as you continue up the path covered in snow, slowly winding your way closer and closer up the mountain. As you are heading up and slowly you come to what appears to be the end of the path. A large wall, a cliff of ice. And on that cliff, kobolds stand, keeping watch. They stare down at you, holding spears. They don't attack, but they do hold their weapons up should you try to get any closer.
Hey, Jezebel,
Hmm.
the person who gave you this job didn't happen to mention the dragon having friends, did he?
Unfortunately, not. No.
It looks like they're.
So
It looks like they're not attacking us at the moment. So. Huh.
They don't know why we're here yet.
I'm gonna try another ritual spell.
Well, this changes everything. Charlotte sighs. Jezebel.
Hmm?
You're gonna have to set the bombs.
You're trusting me to set the bombs, hmm?
There is an entrance into the cliff, I will say. Let me just quickly draw it. No, that's the wrong color, sorry. There we go. There's the cliff entrance. Right there.
Okay.
Cave. There we go.
But we're not gonna fight in the cave, Jezebel. We're gonna have to fight outside.
Well, the actual proper dragon entrance is likely much higher up. The entrance down here is enough for, say, people or a wagon to get through at most.
So
Okay.
we still have to climb. All right.
Either
Redact everything I said then.
either climb or go through the cave. You don't know. You were told where on the map the dragon is, but there's a lot of verticality here.
We still have to find the actual cave of the dragon. This is just a stepping stone, alright? Then this is gonna be a climb.
You don't know if this is where the dragon is or if it's still up further. You've encountered some kobolds. Ice bolts.
Okay. Alright.
And they're all wearing all manner of animal skin.
So I guess the question is, do we just march through or do we find another way to go up?
do they have ice horns?
Yes.
More than likely, good to assume they're locals.
I don't think we'd be able to sneak past all of them, especially since they already spotted us.
Indeed.
There's not really a lot of cover to hide behind. Like, it's mostly just mountains, cliffs, and flat snow. And
Yeah,
ice.
big snow feet. Yeah, they kind of have the advantage here. So, I'm gonna try and go up to them just a little bit.
You see them all draw their blades, and one of them barks out. In Draconic.
I can comprehend languages.
Yes, so you yes, so you understand. I'm just saying what language it is for those who want to check their languages.
I don't believe that's one I have, but let me check.
Oof, I thought I did. Oh well.
A bit more common in Elvish.
So, one of them speaks up and then says, "Come any closer and we will shoot. You're in our territory. Leave."
Okay. They're not open for negotiation.
As you step
There's a
back,
big
their
difference.
weapons lower.
Yours or the dragon's?
Do you understand Draconic?
No. Oh, wait, no, I don't.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
can't.
don't. Only I
Eh.
What's the verdict, dear cicada?
do. They said, don't come any closer. This is our territory. Leave.
Hmm. Do you happen to ask them if they know what the dragon is?
Yeah. I wonder if they understand common.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Isabel, I still think we should go with the plan regardless.
Okay.
Just take one bomb and plant it. Here's like a cloak of Elfentine.
Just move back up. Arms raised. Hands raised in the air. We mean no harm.
And we mean harm if you get any closer. We will defend our territory. What do you want?
Ask them. Ask them if we could just pass.
We would like to pass.
Go around then.
Is there a way around?
Go around the mountain.
It's such a long way, though.
This is our land.
But we mean you no harm.
Yeah, we've heard that before, and it always costs us several hundred lives.
Oh,
Hmm. Jezebel looks curious, not quite understand. Getting the little snippets of all this, then she goes, ask about the dragon.
okay. Do you guys know anything about a dragon in the area?
That dragon is our protector.
Oh,
Oh no.
that makes sense.
We provide it with gold and jewels, and it doesn't kill us. And kills any intruders.
Fair. Seems about right. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they know.
So they know the dragon.
They know the dragon.
Good or bad
they
thing?
they are working for it. They want the dragon provides them with gold and meat, gold and food.
It's a protection racket,
So
basically.
Yeah.
they're intelligent. Okay, so question is, if the dragon's followers basically are in trouble, will it come out? I guess that is the question.
Likely. They don't seem open for negotiation. They just want us to leave.
Are you suggesting we create a scene and see if the dragon comes out?
I mean, that is an idea, but the thing is, though, depending on how far the dragon is, if it actually will come out or not. That is the question. I'd rather avoid a bit of a massacre, but if we are going to use these bombs, then
I have an idea. Let's go back a little further away so they can't see us. Okay, we're leaving. Bye.
Don't come back.
Okay, we're going all the way back. Out of sight.
okay.
Okay.
So we're going to sneak in, right?
Yes.
May not be so easy, but we can give it a shot.
We're
Thing
gonna
is, though, we're
sneak.
gonna.
Never mind.
Go.
Alright.
Go on, Charlotte.
No.
Okay.
Is there enough cover to sneak?
I have
Didn't
invisibility.
look like it.
As can I. And well, also, or would a big rampaging animal scare them off? I wonder.
How much do we know about kobolds?
They're small, they stick around in packs, and they typically serve a big beast that can protect them in return for them gathering things for it. For example, a dragon.
Right. Would they be fearful of any kind of wild animal?
They would, and they would probably attempt to attack it.
Probably like bears or something.
Like a snow bear.
Bull bear.
Does the snow bear need to be in motion though?
Well, if they see it in the distance and run towards it, that could be our chance at a distraction to go around. Thing is the cart with all the gunpowder in. It's like, will it be enough? I guess that's the question. So, what exactly do you have in mind?
Okay, second question. How are we going to move the snow bear? I'm assuming the snow bear we speak of is made out of snow, yes?
I'm talking about what Corex's idea is about using some kind of creature to scare them or to distract them.
Yeah, I do have one other idea, but it's rather awful, and I'm kind of ashamed for even thinking of it.
Oh, care to share?
We trigger an avalanche and wipe them all out.
Ooh.
And could potentially wipe us out.
I assumed that's what we were already doing with the bombs.
No, our plan. I think our plan with the bombs is to collapse the cave on the dragon.
Feel free to interject any time, Charlotte.
Well, they have an army. We can always bluff them. A small group of kobolds wouldn't interject if from another dragon's challenge, would it? Here's my plan. Before you say anything about us not having a dragon reunion, here's my plan. We set off an explosion nearby, and we deem it's from a dragon's fireball. Or breath, depending on how convincing it can be. We have the kobolds alert the dragon that there is another dragon attacking us. Cicada can word it to them, saying that we are acolytes of a dragon. And bring it out. Challenge it to a battle. While we have 2 more explosions on our side. What do you
That's
guys
a
think?
bold state. That's a very bold idea.
Well, I could fly.
Not, I'm not sure. It's okay. I'm talking about talking to them. I'm not talking about them flying.
Oh.
Good try though. I appreciate it. We'll say the dragon's high in the sky, not visible. It will only come down whenever it sees its target. That will A, scare away the kobold, B, bring out the dragon.
My amulet could be used as a proof of our affiliation.
Same could be said for my mark on my back, but that also depends on how well they know the symbol.
I don't
But then
think
again,
the kobolds
they
know,
may
but-
not be very smart.
Mhm. I'm just saying we bluffed the dragon out, and we have 2 more explosives placed nearby. We have a cloak of elven kind, so Jezebel can easily sneak up the mountain and place the explosives down covered in snow. As long as she remembers where they're at, we can always explode them up later.
Oh dear. So like it falls to me to make sure it goes up there.
Well, I can't carry it, so it's up to you on that one.
You're probably the stealthiest of us all, anyway.
Indeed. So this plan falls to me, does it then? I guess I'm supposed to be the hero.
Wouldn't be the
Everyone
first
write
time.
this. Everyone write the story, as long as it's actually a true story.
Well, rather than twiddling our thumbs, I say we just go with Shard's idea for now, just to see if maybe we can at least lure it out. The goal is to kill the dragon. If we can at least lure it out, better if it come to us rather than us go around the mountain confused and not sure where to go.
Hey,
This all depends on your ability to lie, Cicada.
oh boy. Lying. I'm actually proficient in deception, so
What do you have
That's
for
hilarious.
deception?
I have a +6 for deception.
A plus what?
6.
I have a plus 10.
Oh,
Well, not Cicada. Flora, you cannot talk to the kobold, so sadly we can't use you for this one.
Sadness. Were they
It's
only
true.
speaking in Draconic?
Yes,
Yes.
it was always in Draconic.
Okay.
Did they understand Common at least?
If they understood
Like it?
Common, they didn't seem to. You don't know.
I don't know if they understood Common.
Nope.
Okay, so Cicada, Jezebel, let's get to it. Everyone else, keep your stations and just come nearby. Don't show yourself to. Try not to show yourself to the kobold. Just stay close.
Okay.
So,
Ow, 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 ow.
so,
I'll be right back.
so, what are you guys starting with first? I'm assuming it was Jezebel who just had to be right back.
Yeah.
She has to plant the bombs first for
Yeah.
Cicada's performance to work.
Yeah. I thought as much. It's just her eye, you know. That's my guess.
Okay, let's try this again.
We'll just wait for,
Alright, sorry, I'm here.
Alright.
Alright.
So everyone...
Comprehend languages is still up. It's not concentration.
It is concentrate... No, wait, that's invisibility.
That's
Anyway.
invisibility.
Anyway. Jezebel. Roll stealth.
I have advantage. I did give you the.
Ooh. Also, have inspiration.
I'm proficient in stealth, guys. Thank you.
22.
They might be proficient in seeing.
You also have advantage because of the Cloak of Elven kind, so that's a 22. And you have that inspiration for at least a little bit if you ever wish to use it. Just remember you
ready.
gotta do it before I declare the result. Alright. So, what are you doing? Where will you plant them? So basically, what you do is you have disguised the cloak in pure white, and you're moving super slowly and just making sure that you don't leave a path because you're disturbing the snow around you, so it's not as easy to notice that you've been rolling something ahead of you.
All right. I'm going to put it maybe not too close where they notice me, but at least like as a warning shot, like quotation marks, if we are going with the idea of the like there actually being a dragon. So
You got 2
close.
barrels. Put an X where you're putting them.
All right, let's see.
Clara,
So
remember, you only get to roll one of those a day.
Yeah, did we like? Has
I
it
just,
been a day since?
you rolled the very morning, remember?
Oh, so it has not been a day yet.
No.
Okay.
No.
I will let you
Okay,
know
okay.
when it's been a day. I will say next day.
Okay.
Sorry, Jezebel, continue.
it's fine. Let's see. Should I put them? Oh, so I have 2, right? 2 of the barrels.
You have 2. You decide where to put them. You cannot ask for help. You cannot metagame. You cannot collect go. You cannot give out $500.
All right, I'm just gonna guess as best I can because I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it at least like right, maybe over here. I guess both of them.
The barrel is only going to take up a spot that's 5 feet. So do try to put it somewhat on the boxes.
Okay. I think I'll put them beside each other, just right there in that area. Give a like warning shots, so to speak, but that we're not trying to actually hurt them, but give them a scare. So close enough.
Be aware you don't know how big the explosions will be.
Thing is, it makes an explosion and it kicks up snow. That's the point, I guess. For now, we're trying to make it seem like it.
This is the 2 that you're planning to deal with the dragon. Charlotte has the other one, remember?
Wait, okay, so I'm confused. Are we
You
still
weren't listening to the plan at all, were you? You're planting the explosives for when the dragon comes down. Charlotte is planting the explosive for the one that's going to alert them that something's going on. And then Cicada's gonna come in and say that there's another dragon and that they should. That's your plan, remember?
Oh, all right then. My bad.
Is that not the plan you guys came up with?
It was, yes.
So you have 2 explosives that are for the dragon. You can decide where they are.
I hate deciding.
Well,
It's up to you on this one.
the longer you wait, the more chance that they'll spot you.
I know. All right, I'm just gonna hopefully. So we're trying to get the cave to fall on the dragon, right?
No, this is not the cave that the dragon comes out of. This is a small 5 or 10 foot cave that the kobolds are using. The cave that the dragon comes out of is either much higher up or somewhere else up. You do not know its exact location. You just know that this is the general area that the ice dragon is in, and the kobolds confirmed this.
So we're using the 2 that I have to damage it. Is that the point?
Yes.
Okay. Like mines, I guess.
Yes, they're mines, basically. I set them
Alright. Alright, I'm going to, I guess, assume that it might hopefully take the path. I guess, like the path without close enough, I guess. So I'll put.
I can't give you any tips.
I know.
Just put an X where you want to put it.
Put one there. And then one right there.
And are you certain if that is where you want to put them?
Yes, please, because I'm going to second guess myself and I'm going to change my mind.
All right. Then head back to the others. So, you head back to the others. Cicada, you're heading forward now, yes?
Wait,
Boy.
before Cicada goes, I want to
Okay.
ask her a question. You can speak telepathically, right?
Only for a
For 30
certain...
feet.
How long? How far?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. I'll try to stay close. I just need to know whenever you need me to get off.
If you want it to be believable, you'll have to be farther away. This is just because I don't have a bigger map of the SIC region.
Okay, so
I'm assuming you're
I'll
farther away because the kobolds would see you if you were that close.
okay. Alright, I'll tell Cicada you have a minute. I'm gonna blow it up.
Also,
Hmm.
Ryu, did you give Cicada your dragon necklace?
I don't remember. I don't recall being asked.
You mentioned that you had that and that would help, and you never said if you were going to give it to her or not, which is why I was asking. All right.
Did,
If-
did anyone tell me to give it to her?
No, because you just suggested it and no one commented about it. But I wanted to double check. That's all I was doing there. Cicada.
So I'm going in.
All right. You are stopped there, of course. They draw their weapons. And... kaboom! The entire mountain shakes briefly as a large explosion goes off in the distance. All the kobolds immediately start panicking and looking around wildly, going, "Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that?"
Kobolds. Listen. There is a reason, there is an actual reason why we have arrived here, and that we are acolytes of yet another dragon. And we wish to take your territory.
Roll me your deception check.
Oh boy. That's a 12.
You have inspiration?
That's a, what, a D... D something?
D8
A D...
added to your roll.
Okay, that adds up to
Nice.
18.
The kobolds, the ice bolts, are not that smart.
You're not that wise.
With a 7 in wisdom and an 8 in intelligence, they are immediately terrified, and you see them all immediately run into the cave. Like they're climbing down the mountain, they're scrabbling, and they're heading immediately into the cave.
Okay.
Making ring, 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 ring.
No.
No, it's more of a
Well-
panic scream sound. You know. There's a
Well,
moment
they're
of
gone.
silence. A minute passes. Another. And then there's a loud roar. The entire mountain shakes for a moment. You may all prepare your positions for battle. Where would you like to stand?
Over here. Behind this tree.
Gosh, guys, I don't want you near me. Get away.
Clara is going to precast this on the two melee fighters. Or rather on the two tanks.
When you are set up and you're ready and you're in position, roll initiative. Remember to subtract your spell slots for any spells you're casting ahead of time.
Okay. I am also going to cast invisibility on myself and Jezebel.
I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
I'm just rating my turrets.
When you're
I'll go with-
Just to let you guys know, I also told you guys where I set the explosives, so you guys know where it's at.
again, when you're ready and you have no more prep you want to do, roll initiative.
Is that the direction the dragon's coming from?
No, I just had to drag their token down. I haven't set it up yet.
Okay.
I needed to add them to initiative.
Well,
Hopefully the
I
dragon
get-
won't try to attack us from behind.
I can roll stealth before this, right?
You may.
Okay.
You're invisible also.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone has rolled initiative. Alright. You and you and you are all waiting. So I'm just gonna skip to the dragon's turn because you're all waiting for the dragon. And you guys can keep your initiative spot though. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Vroom, 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 vroom. You hear the heavy, thick flaps as the dragon dives down and slams into the ground. It gives a roaring screech. And it's going to land right there because it wants to get right in there so that its frightful presence triggers on all of you.
Dragon can't see the two people who are invisible.
That is true, actually. In that case, it would probably land more about here, I think. Yeah, I think here. Let me just double check. Yeah, that should be right.
Each creature
Not
within
that that
120 feet.
Unfortunately for the dragon, they have heroism. They're immune.
Well, the dragon
Oh.
isn't going to know that. Anyway, if you guys are done interrupting, I've got to finish the dragon's turn.
Okay.
I don't know why you need to see their HP, but here. Yeah, there.
Okay, thanks.
Anyway, if that's all, I am going to continue the turn. So yeah, they are going to slam down into the ground here. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to immediately launch into their cold breath right at the two here. And because that's a 60-foot cone,
Should I roll for the temporary hit points from heroism?
yes.
You probably want to.
No, you automatically just get 4.
You're interrupting me again.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm.
Heroism.
Alright. This.
Yeah, it's just equal to Chlora's spellcasting modifier, which is 4, I believe.
Alright.
Okay, so it's 4 temporary hit points. Everyone else done? Everyone got their stuff done? You all good?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second then. Let's see. Where is the 60-foot cone? There it is. Just because it'll be easier for you guys if I present it visually.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
We're in danger.
I want to get it, like, if he would fire it directly at them, so I'd say about that. That sound fair?
Oh god.
Okay. I'm gonna Tides of Chaos this saving throw.
So, everyone, make a con save. And let me roll that damage.
Oh dear. Okay, better than I thought.
Okay.
No.
DC 19. though.
Yeah.
Tides of Chaos just gives you advantage, does it not?
Yes, but that's not gonna help me here.
Yep. Okay. So all of
Yeah,
you.
but you may roll on the wild magic chart when you wish.
Yeah. Okay. Let me actually just roll that right now, just because having it ready will be important. Where was it again? It's on the handouts, was it? There it is. Wild magic table. Let's see. What did we get? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Bang. You are now blue.
Oh.
So, you all take 38 damage.
Oh
I am
no.
I am somehow not down.
38?
Yep.
Okay, I have 10 hit points left.
So that's the 4.
I have one.
Oh my god.
I'm down to 22. I can't take another hit like that.
I can't take anything
None
at
of us
all.
can.
And that is, I believe that, yeah, it's its action, so that's it for its turn. It is now Charlotte's turn.
Alright, well, I failed the save for it, so I can't move closer to it, correct?
Creature can repeat its saving throw at the end of its turns, and the DC is 14 or become frightened, so yes, you can't move closer.
What is the radius of this?
Hold on.
The frightful presence.
Guys, really? Come on now! This is fucking
Sorry.
ridiculous.
Frightful presence is 120 feet. It's a DC 14 wisdom save, and you become frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat it at the end of each of your turns. And if you are affected, you can't move closer. Yes. So what would you like to do with your turn, Neku?
Alright. I saw the explosion that I made earlier. Do I know roughly how large it was?
Oh yes, it was about the size of a fireball. In fact, I'll get you the I'll get you the cone for it.
Okay.
I've got the cones. Let me just grab. It's 20 feet, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 20 feet.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius sphere. I'm just pulling it over now from my bush. Let me see. I should be able to make it transparent.
You can send it to the back.
Yes, I can. I know. So, this is the radius of your explosions.
Okay.
Because they haven't gone off yet, you can still move them if you wish, but that's their radius.
Interesting. And how would I move them? Like, can I hit it and move it?
You can roll the barrels.
Okay, fair enough. Alrighty.
It will take an action to move them, though.
I have another idea. Wait. How far is this? Okay, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off my. Where? I know I chose Force Ballista. Yeah, okay. And that's not gonna be long enough. Okay. So yeah, I'll just fire a Force Ballista towards him.
Go for it. Sorry, that's a miss.
Alright, then I'll create three rifles and fire off.
Man, you're just okay. There's a 25. I was a bit worried there. You were just like not rolling really well. Okay.
Well, I have 4 attacks a turn. Hopefully one will hit.
11
Alright.
fire damage. Yeah, there's no resistance fire, so 11 fire damage it is. Okay, is that your turn?
That has to be my turn.
Alrighty, Clara.
Okay, so I have mass healing word, but I can't get Jezebel with it because I have to see her. Thinking I'm just going to do healing word for Ryu at the moment. At 2nd level.
Run luck on the dice, but you heal for 6.
And you know what? This is the only thing she can do with her action. I'm trying to think of something she
Oops,
could
wrong
probably
one.
do to try to move it, try to lure it in this direction. In this direction.
Well, TikTok.
That was quite an impressive show. You sure you don't want to aim it over here?
Alright, Corax.
I'm gonna try something incredibly dumb.
Mhm.
So, it's still kind of looking at us from breathing that ice blasted us, right? Its mouth is still open.
Yeah, there's the faint ebb of the ice gently seeping down from after it.
Okay. I pull out that a dose of poison. I'm just gonna run over and try and toss it inside its mouth.
Alright. Would that be a dex save?
Dex something, I would think, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure about a save.
Well, I mean, you're trying to throw it, so it's a save to dodge, is it not?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I guess sure. So, what would I roll?
Just roll me one of your. Just roll me 1d20. Because it's technically a unconventional weapon thing, whatever that is. You know what I mean?
Improvised weapon?
Yes, that. 1d20.
I'm going to Tides of Chaos this again.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
Okay, that's literally just. I'll just roll a strength check because that's literally just a 1d20 for me.
Go for it.
Is there anything I can do whatsoever to boost this? Beyond using Tides of Chaos? Doesn't look like there is.
TikTok.
But 16.
Alright, well, it did indeed land in the dragon's mouth.
I did make sure to uncork the vial first, by the way.
Okay. Anyway, you are now a fish.
Oh no.
Okay, wait, what did you roll?
I rolled an 83, which means you polymorph randomly.
Yeah. I mean, well.
If you're done, next turn. Sorry to
Okay.
rush you guys, but we've only got like 10 minutes in. We're gonna end up over time.
Okay, with that, I'm basically out of the fight now, guys. So good luck.
Well, it lasts until you take damage, and you're gonna take damage from suffocation.
Fair.
Poor fishy.
God damn it! Ryu is going to head over here. Is that 30 feet or is that 30 feet? Okay, that's 30 feet. And now he's going to. Didn't think I was going to be using it this soon, but we're kind of in a pinch right now.
Sunbeam.
Okay.
Ooh.
It failed.
Woohoo!
Somehow.
I won.
So okay,
Woohoo!
now
It rolled. That is a 2 on the die for it.
Let's see. The creature is blinded, and it takes the full damage of 37.
Yeah, nice.
but I can only use that once a day.
Yep.
It is a thing you can sustain though.
It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, so you can just keep doing it every turn.
On a failed save, on a successful save, you can create a new line of radiance as your action on any turn until the spell ends.
Yeah.
Alright. Cicada.
Oh boy. So, it's blinded already, so I don't think I need invisibility anymore. I'm gonna put a hex on it, and then I'm going to move roughly over here. And I'm wondering if this... Yeah, it's 120 feet. I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Alright.
Wait, I can do that twice, can't I?
Roll it. TikTok.
Ooh.
Gotta be quick. 17 and 22 and 12. 18. Yeah, that both miss, sorry. Jezebel.
Ow.
Ugh, great. All right. Bonus. I can drink a potion, right? Bonus. That would be a bonus action.
Yes.
All right. So drinking 1 potion of healing.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
I have a few. Okay.
Okay, you still have your action.
Whoops. So okay, 7.
Yep, you still have your action. What are you doing with it?
I am.
You are hidden, so you get sneak attack. Gonna attack with your bow? Again? Whatever?
I'm going to. Yeah, go. Give me a minute. Jeez, I'm going. Alright, I'm gonna move a little bit this way. I'm gonna try to lure it a little bit to the Let me get close to you, sorry, but try to lure it like towards the bombs. And yeah, shoot my crossbow.
Okay. Roll it.
Ugh.
That's a miss, unfortunately. Which means it didn't break your Which means it didn't break your invisibility.
Okay.
Not that matters. Since the guy's
And
blind anyway.
true. Oh yeah, that's right. Then I have to do is stealth then, because okay, that's it.
Well,
And it's invisible. Okay.
That is...
guys. No metagaming corrects.
Yeah.
So the dragon turns its head and bites at Korax.
Oh, jeez.
Oh jeez.
That's gonna hurt.
No.
Yeah, there it is.
Alright. Yeah. You are now unconscious.
Down.
Push. Also, Congratulations, you're no longer a fish.
Am I still blue?
Yes. The dragon is then going to turn and leap right through the explosions to attack Charlotte.
Still landed in one of them.
Now, be aware that if you trigger one explosion, it won't trigger the other one. Just. So, you got that. Either way, it's then going to take its second attack. Let's see. Claw. 13 and a claw. 18. Neku. Okay, so none of them hit, and that's its turn.
Yay.
It also
The bun bun survives.
It also needs to make a con save. Oh, okay. Charlotte?
You're
All
muted.
right.
There we go.
Okay. Would force damage blow this up?
You have ignition coil. You set up triggers to ignite them, so I'd say I'll allow it. But normally it wouldn't, no.
Okay.
I'll allow
I'm
it because you took that extra prep.
Okay. I'm going to fire a force blast on this girl.
Alright. You will watch as an explosion erupts out. And this one is now... Oops. That's right. I can't use those Jezebel wrote those ones. And the dragon takes 50 damage.
Oh,
Hey.
that's a lot of damage.
Yep. And you also can see that something is starting to drip out from underneath its chin where the poison hit it. It looks to be some sort of black itch or purple.
Ichor.
Yeah.
My core.
And then I'm going to...
Yes?
Okay. I'm going to fire a single rifle shot at.
Alright, go ahead. That hits! You deal 11 fire damage.
See you in hell. And that's my turn.
Gotta have the cool one-liner, I see. Clara!
Yes.
What's better than a group hug? Apparently, Ryu is in range.
So yeah, it would probably use that. Yep. You do so.
Everyone regains 5 HP.
Better than nothing.
And then...
Also-
Oh, that's a bonus action? Okay, then.
Yeah.
I will continue to mock the dragon.
Okay.
Uh,
I just wanted to point out that he used legendary resistance at the end of Charlotte's turn. That's all. Okay, continue.
Clara says, "Wow, that was amazing. Could you show me that show again?"
Are you gonna roll?
All right.
Yes, you kind of need to roll. Alright, 15. Wisdom. A 10. Okay.
I
Sorry.
think she's going to move, away from the dragon.
Correct.
Korak slowly gets to her feet. And heroism is still active, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Uh-oh. Uh-oh. pulls out a pistol, aims at dragon.
Yes.
And then Ryu, you're the only one who's really close enough to see this. Small runes on it start glowing sort of this teal blue. And instead of a bolt out of any kind of shot, at a similarly colored, just like flash of light, it bursts out and hits out and streaks right for the dragon as I cast Chill Touch on it.
All right. That will hit. You don't get the dueling style, but you do get full necrotic.
Yep, and more importantly, if he cannot heal for the rest of the turn.
All right. Ryu.
And then I'm going to
All right.
back up because I'm about to die.
Alright, if what you guys said to me earlier is true, then I'm going to have Ryu step over here, and then I'm going to have him fire off another sunbeam.
Alright. I'm assuming you're careful to avoid Charlotte, right?
It's not gonna reach her 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Roll the attack then.
Please load. Thank you. Alright.
Con save 14. That's a save, so 34
He
divided
still
by
takes-
2, 17.
So good. Better than nothing.
The dragon's head turns towards you. Cicada.
Boy. Okay, I think. What should I do? It seems to be moving over in Ryu's direction, so.
That's the plan.
Okay, so when it gets to its turn, I'm going to hold my action to wait to ignite the bomb.
Oops.
Would an Eldritch Blast work?
Sure.
Okay.
They are set up to ignite.
It wouldn't
Alrighty.
normally, but they're set up to ignite, so any attack will do it.
Okay. Then I will hold my action for Eldritch Blast when the dragon moves over in this direction.
Okay. So,
That's it.
alright. Jezebel.
Alrighty, for the moment, I can see that's the case. Well, never mind. Wait, can I say you, Cicada? Are you still invisible?
Nope, I'm not invisible anymore.
Does that mean I'm not either?
You have yet to
you're-
land an attack, so you're still invisible.
Okay. Well, either way, I am going to dash to Korax when I notice that he came back to normal and he's up again. Excuse me, still trying to get used to that. I'm going to tap her on the shoulder. Don't panic, it's me. Even since I'm still invisible, and I'm going to thrust a potion of healing into her hands. Here, take it.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
That's a bonus action and your action?
Yeah, that's it. Because all I can really do
That
for the
would be
moment,
gross.
especially because I saw that
Okay.
Cicada is like readying an attack. So yep, here's fingers crossed.
It's the dragon's turn. And it is first going to... Because it... Nah, let me roll an intelligence check. I might as well see if it's smart enough to recognize that. Okay, a 3.
Nope.
Yep, no, you... Charlotte... Guys. Charlotte, you get an attack of opportunity. As it jumps right to Ryu. 17, that's a miss. Cicada, your attack?
Okay. So I am firing at the bomb in particular. So
With a
To ignite
with a loud bang, a second explosion goes off, dealing another 50 damage.
Okay, that's it.
The dragon looks pretty dang beat up at this point.
Ryu just pumps his fist up and goes, "Yes!"
And now it's going to take its anger out on Ryu.
Oh boy.
Bite.
Ugh.
That hits.
Claw.
Oi.
Let me see, that's 20. Does that...
I am down to 1. I am down to 1 HP.
Well, it gets 3 attacks, so...
Oh, come on! Okay,
Oh,
that
that
misses.
one
Miss.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
Neku, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna just fire a force blast on it. If it lands on Ryu, I'm sorry, Ryu. It's nice knowing you.
No.
It doesn't land though.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Are you
miss.
try-
Is that your
are
turn?
you try-
Go on, Ryu.
Huh?
You were going to say something?
I'm gonna. Neku, are you trying to kill me?
No, I would never try. Also,
Crossfire.
I'm gonna do my action now to fire a regular single round at it.
Okay, do it. You miss?
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Flora.
Clara was spreading about the heals, but the primary tank is definitely taking a beating. So we are going to heal him instead.
Alright. So, you to heal that. Oh, that reminds me, at the end of Shell's turn, it also does its second legendary resistance.
Okay, and then
By this point, the bottom of its throat is completely burnt out by something.
I was gonna say, I loved the lights. Do you think you could possibly do that again?
Yeah, right. I mean, you already said that one.
That's true.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend this turn on recovery if it's all the same to you guys.
Right?
So action, all of my lay on hands on myself.
Ryu, you recover 11 hit points.
And then
Cool. I don't
Bonus
expect them to
action.
last.
bonus action. Oh, it was a regular healing potion you gave me, Jezebel?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, that's another. Okay, I'm up to 34 out of 44.
Ryu, it is your turn.
All right. He's gonna fire off another. I'm gonna fire off another sunbeam at the dragon. Please load. Please, for the love of God.
Oh, actually. Okay, let's roll a con save. That's a success, so 27 divided by 2. You deal 13 damage. Or is it 4? No, 13. 13.
It's 13.
Doesn't it round it up?
I think it's usually round down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It varies from table to table.
I'll say 14 for now, and whatever. And okay. Cicada.
Oh boy. I know it's not very intelligent, so I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it.
Ooh.
All right.
And I'm
Needs
gonna.
to make an intelligence save.
I'm also gonna use Shield of Faith on Ryu as a bonus action.
Okay. Well, let's try it. 15.
Hate it. Jeez.
That's no damage because it's a cantrip, right?
It is a cantrip.
What?
Just checking. Shield of Faith is concentration, yes?
Yeah, which means the sunbeam is gone. But if things go well, I shouldn't need it
Okay.
anymore.
Jezebel.
Uh,
Jezebel.
okay. How far am I? How far am I? Not that bad. All right, I'm going to move a little bit forward. Ugh, I can't really do much, but I do have a friend there, so I do have sneak attack. So
You're
I'm
also
going to,
still
I guess-
hidden.
I am still hidden too. So all right, let's another light crossbow. I'm not gonna do much, but let's do it.
Do you have a musket?
Okay. Oh shit, that's right. You gave me the damn musket. I haven't put it in my inventory though.
21 will hit. And here's a little fun fact for you guys. It had 1 HP.
Wow.
Shot.
With a single bolt right through the eye, the poison explodes out of it, and all its blood and guts go everywhere. Ryu, you get coated a little bit because you're right next to it, and the dragon is dead.
My God,
So-
finally.
Now that it's over, may I ask, how much was the poison doing to it behind the scenes?
It kept using its legendary resistance to succeed the saving throw.
Ah,
Like if it had failed, it would have died. It would have taken another 50 damage. But because it kept succeeding, yeah.
We just had to wait it out then. So okay, good.
It only had the 1 legendary resistance left, so it would have died in a turn anyway.
bad work.
Jezebel sighs
Kind
as
of.
she like tilts her head backward. She goes, "I am so sorry. I did not use the musket, dear Corax, but it seems your plan with the poison was spot on."
That
Why are you
might
blue?
just be the single most reckless thing I've ever done.
Charlotte pulls out a pickaxe and starts picking at the dragon for scales.
Speak for yourself. I used myself as bait.
Do you know
Well,
I sent out 7 more HP for you guys.
Oh.
Jezebel gives a grin as she rolls over and pulls Corax into one arm and then Ryu into the other and hugs the girl. She goes, MVP's here. You guys did great.
Yeah, that's great. Now, looks around. So about this orb, if it turns out to be super powerful or dangerous, it's well,
I'm
you
afraid.
can't help it. You can't help it if the dragon carelessly damaged it at some point. It's a big, clumsy dragon. Possibly stepped on it, right?
So,
She lets go of Corax and gives him a skeptic look.
so.
Yeah.
It's
We're
over
gonna end it
time.
there. Okay.
Yes, we'll end it there, and next session we'll continue on, and you can discuss that. But with that, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Right.
Goodbye.
Okay, so yeah.